Valmir Peixoto arrived at the Universal Church carrying problems, financial, marital problems, and he was addicted to. But quickly he understood the necessity, the need to prioritize the Holy Spirit. When I arrived at the church, I placed all my strength in the spiritual. I knew that I need to receive the Holy Spirit because that is the foundation that would sustain all the areas of my life. So, in between 11 months, I received the Holy Spirit in a night vigil. So, I saw that my strength would come from God, from the altar. There was no need for men or people or things to be strong. But one day this strength was tested. There was people that entered in our house to rob, 3 men, and outside there was more thieves. So they arrested our family inside, and they humiliated us, they tied us, they took everything in our house, all our belongings. During 3 hours they stayed inside of our house. But when they left, there was a shock inside of us because of that situation. But in the next day, I look at my situation, and the revolt was so great that I decided to record a video. You who are listening to me right now, I'm gonna leave a note of faith. Today, 12th of June of 2016, is starting my testimony. I was stolen. They took our car, they took our clothes, the money. They took almost everything. But they could not take my faith away. So for you who will watch this video, I don't know when, but one day you will have the opportunity to watch this video. It's for you to see the situation that I am today and the situation that I will be when I give my testimony. So today I'm here to prove to you I am in a very bad situation. It's not easy, it's very hard. The car that I am right now, it has an order to be taken. The roof is falling. Look, it's falling. Look at the shame. It's very hard. If the devil took a little bit of what he thought that we would feel, we would miss it, he's wrong, because we're gonna go with more strength. And my testimony will put him to shame. I'm gonna step on his head and glorify the name of my Lord, of my God. This video, when I recorded, it was in June. So straight after there was the campaign of Israel. From the moment on when I record the video, was decided that I was going to do something to call God's attention. And I started to watch all the testimonies from the Universal Church. I became a specialist in the testimonies. So I wanted to know what the people wanted to do, what they had to do to achieve the greatness of God, the transformation. And in all the videos I saw that the action, the attitude was to go to the altar, surrender 100% to this God, not only material, but to surrender all their lives. So I could get to the conclusion there was no other way than this one, to surrender 100% and to materialize my faith at the altar. I was an employee. An employee, there is no way to reach or achieve the greatness of God, the extraordinary, working to others. That was the first light that God showed me. So this was my sacrifice. I left my job, I resigned, and I got all the amount of the rescission and all that we had, all the salary, and we sacrificed everything, all on the altar. When we climb the altar, we shake. We have the feeling that is taking part of you. But when you fulfill it, it's marvelous. Because you come down with an assurance so great. You come down you have nothing on the outside to show, but inside of you, he tells you, I am with you, now everything's gonna work. So I continue. In the same way, now I was unemployed, without any income, but inside of me, it's booming. I was on fire. I said, I'm gonna break through now. So God gave me an idea to open a small company of service provision. So I was doing the maintenance, and God started to open the doors, many clients, and start to prosper. I bought a car. So it started like this. God was giving me idea and making me capable and opening the doors. From this small company, in the next campaign, God asked that company. So the moment on that I sacrificed that company, God opened a bigger door. Another company, without money, without condition, because we have sacrificed. It was something unheard of. I bought a chain. The owner sold me the whole chain. Where does this happen in somebody's life? Not in a normal way. In this chain, we stop with the chain work. So we had our own company in the same field with our product, with our names. So we are breaking through. Today we have 12 companies. That is very profitable, something I never had in my life. Live in a house, it's my own apartment. It's worth over 700,000 reais. In a very nice place, we eat whatever we want. We travel, we have a very good life. Our child studies in a private college. After the altar, after the sacrifice, our life transformed. And I prove to God that I trust in Him, and the altar always pays back, always surpass our expectation. We are in the pandemic moment, and I place my company on the altar. I'm not looking at the pandemic, I'm looking at the altar. Once again, I'm going to the altar with all my strength. The campaign of Israel represents transformation of life, what the college cannot give. The greatest treasure I have is the Holy Spirit. The companies, they can be or they may not be, but the Holy Spirit, I know. If I lose the Holy Spirit, I lose everything. The Holy Spirit for me, it's all.
É o meu tudo.